Intuition Premium Liners, everything you need to know. What is up, skate world? My name is Steve Hammond. I'm a rollerblader and I'm here to tell you everything you need to know about the Intuition Premium Liners. Current setup right now, I'm currently rocking the Dominic Bruces Mesmers with the Intuition Premium Liner, the Featherlight 3 ground control frames with the Dominic Bruces wheel and the 616 green anti-rockers. My previous setup are the FM3s. They currently have the Kaiser Fluid frames on them, but I was rocking the Featherlight 3 ground control frames on here. Why this is important is because I come from a soft shell previous boot. Really, technically, all the skates that I've owned in the past have been soft shell. And what I mean by soft shell is, see how on the skate it's just all one big boot and it's very kind of soft-like? That's a soft shell skate. So like transitioning into a hard shell boot, I was extremely hesitant on even buying a hard shell boot. Technically, I was going to do the FM4s, but I decided to go with the Mesmers. So when we first got the Dominic Bruces, they came with the MyFit Mesmer liners, which I really appreciate the heel lift and the comfort was good. It was a good starter boot, but eventually, like, as you can see, like right here, the tongue, I just became not a fan of. See how it kind of sticks out, and then like, it's like this shape right here. I don't know if they were really going for that or not. I'm not quite sure. But when I was skating, it started to just turn in like this, and then it would stay like that. Now, me personally, I care how I look when I skate, and that just really wasn't a good look for me. Upon my request for searching for a liner, I had already known to start with Intuition, only because, you know, just reviews from other skaters and then people in my crew who have Intuition liners. So I was doing some research on the internet, and there were really no videos out there that really answered a lot of the questions that I personally had about the liner, such as, you know, is the tongue gonna slide? Is it gonna provide the ankle support? Do I need to heat mold them? If I do, how do I heat mold them? Are they breathable? Are they snug? Are they gonna fit in to my Mesmer skates? I've been skating this boot for about 2 weeks now, and I can tell y'all, this boot does not disappoint. Money well spent, A+ when it comes to a boot, and here's why. First, I'm gonna start with the top and just make my way down to the bottom. We'll start with the tongue. The tongue is very, very hard and secure. Like, it doesn't turn on me. It stays put, it looks great, and it's very stiff. So it looks like it provides the support in the front area that where we need. As far as snug wise, the shoestrings are very durable. I don't have an issue when I tie them extremely tight. At first, I didn't tie them. I kept them really loose, but eventually, and I'll get to this, I had to tie them tighter. I really enjoy the tongue grip here, and it has the silicone grips on the back right here. Looks great, really. That's what that really provides. Right here in the back, and which was the biggest part for me, is, as you can see, this piece right here, it's actually Velcro. So if you need to remove it, you can, but that's gonna provide that ankle support. Not to mention, when I put this into my Dominic Bruces Mesmers, which is an 11, it actually feels really snug, and this is a 10.5. But if you're not that, or you don't like that kind of tightness or support, you can always remove it. Like I said, that's Velcro, a very nice addition. As far as the holes go in here, I didn't think that that would make much of an impact. Well, let me tell y'all, man, rolling around, my feet are breathable. Like, I can really feel the air in my skate, which made a huge difference being out there. The toe here, as you can see, it's kind of like thick with padding, which is nice. On the bottom here, we have some more silicone grips to keep the boot, or keep the liner actually in the boot. And then the heel pad here, which is extremely nice. Whenever I'm approaching a rail, or, you know, I happen to be approaching a ledge, I kind of feel like I already have that leg up because there's that elevation in the heel. Heat molding, what's that like? Can you do it? Yes, you can. Did I heat mold these? No, I did not. If you are going to heat mold these, please look up the directions on how to heat mold these. These are heat moldable though. Why I did not heat mold these? Simply because you don't need to. I skate here in Arizona, so it can be extremely hot, and right now currently it's 101 degrees out. So when I'm out there, these actually auto heat mold to your feet. What was that like skating? It was kind of different because I kind of felt the boot kind of like coming off a bit, and I was like, oh, I gotta make these tighter. I kind of skate a little loose, and with these, I didn't want to have that ankle pain, so I just decided to try to go out there and skate loose to try to break them in. In fact, I didn't even need to do any of that. They molded right to my feet while I was out there. I just made my skates a little bit tighter, and it seemed to work out fine. Are they true to size? These are a 10, 10 and a half. I wear a 10 and a half. Whenever I put my foot in here, I still find myself to have a little wiggle room with my toes. So I would consider these true to size. If you happen to run across this video on your conquest to find great liners, thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to follow your boy some more, you can check me out right here on TikTok and on Instagram. Also, big shout out to my dude Freddie, who runs the nonprofit organization here in Arizona called Rolling AZ. Also, shout out to the Rolling AZ crew. I'll post their link right here, as well as Fruit Butter Skate Wax. I'll post their link right here. Wow, that shit smells amazing.